Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
44-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The tackle made at the
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll go down at the 28.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
first down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. His throw caught right around the 6.
That's good.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The good pickup there at 22. First and goal from the 6. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tevin. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chiefs nothing. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's a 2nd and 2 now.
Dog, Sydney's birthday tomorrow? That's crazy. I need like a an advent calendar of all of y'all birthdays. Too many people in your house at this point.
Give them 14 on that.
Can't keep up.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Corey Littleton on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Complete to Mecole Hardman.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard,
these coach suggestions be so useless sometimes.
The moot point there is they were able to connect.
Like,
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6.
I'm the reverse. I only use them on, I always use them on offense, and I don't use them at all on defense.
It's all mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them.
Lord!
Way to pick them up at a very good clip.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Von Miller out here like I don't have a 94 overall left tackle over there.
It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
I don't have time for this. I do not have time to be dealing with this nigga, bro.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is what we about to Mike Gesicki, we about to find out what your pass block rating is. You about to chip it on that nigga every play. No, nigga!
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oh my God, I hate this game.
6th touchdown of the season, and the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Bro, I don't think we've talked since, even though we watched the game together. I don't think we've talked since the game.
Taking about 7 yards deep. The Raiders had no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
But to continue our conversation from earlier, yeah, bro. It's a different team offensively without driving. A much worse team. And it's a much worse team defensively without driving. Because the Kendrick Nunn minutes, like, don't need to be a thing in the playoffs. Especially after him having had COVID. Because he's not the same player offensively, and he's just not as good of a defender as Dragic. And then can't nobody get their own shot other than Jimmy Butler. Which, if
his second touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Lining up for the extra point. Seeing some pretty good
like they are definitely being able to figuring ways to. Well, Tyler Hero can get his own shots. He's just inefficient. But Duncan Robinson not getting his own. We creating offense for him, and he just been he missing. But
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start for this drive,
that has been a difference, but some of that I wonder how much is like. I know for Duncan Robinson at least, some of that is the stage. Like you can see it on his face, and it was like that in the Celtics series too. And not having that stabilizing factor on the, because that was a big thing coming into the bubble. Like we had some games where Dragic would miss, and we had like games where we didn't have Dragic, Jimmy, or even like Iguodala didn't play one game. They all didn't play at the same time, and you saw like. Matter of fact, it was that Bucks game. It was the Bucks game that we was up on the Bucks by like 20-something points. And the problem was when the Bucks started going on a run, like you could see the nerves come in for the young guys, and they all tightened up, and you didn't have anybody to stabilize the mentality on the floor. And so like the young guys could never get back into their rhythm. And I think that's one like super underrated part of the point guard position and just being the offensive engine that a lot of people don't think about when they think about basketball, because they always thinking about, what the stuff that goes on the stat sheet, right? But that's something that's not a stat sheet thing. But it's something that if you watch basketball, you can definitely see how important that is. Like, and it's not even like, oh, this is I ain't even saying going Dragic is not a Gordon Dragic is probably maybe a top 20 offensive player in the league, maybe. So I'm not saying that he a Kyrie or Kevin Durant, but like Kyrie would not help us in this series. Like a Kyrie wouldn't help us in this series because Kyrie doesn't stabilize anybody but Kyrie.
Now Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on
Yeah,
to the
but
contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that.
Wow, Patrick.
And he has the first he's tackled at the 5.
I have never run a quarterback sneak on this game, and that's my last time. That's my last time. like, that nigga walked through that bitch standing up. He was like, yeah, y'all gonna have to take me down. Y'all gonna have to take me down in a different way, cause I ain't diving for this bitch. That nigga came through that bitch like he was Mike Allstott.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he's gonna take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes.
You say you don't like Patrick Mahomes. I really want to put Patrick Mahomes on IR for this. I want him to get hurt for the remainder of his contract, to be honest with you. Because this nigga money is fucking up the business, man.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out.
It's nice having the best quarterback, but that don't really necessarily matter that much in user games because a lot of the quarterbacking issues don't surface as much in user games. Like some of them throws that you was making on that first drive with Trevor Lawrence, I know goddamn well you ain't making them bitches consistently against the computer all the time. Like them on the road like that, like nigga was making them bitches on the run under pressure, don't matter, dead eye. What? Dead eye?
That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to
so
2nd and 10 from the
yeah
25. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage.
Yeah, that's kind of it happens. Like I like that it happens because it's somewhat realistic, but it happens so frequently that it's not realistic anymore.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. Gets around him. Oh, he shifts past him.
I keep forgetting that he back there.
On the return.
Oh.
And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
That nigga tore his shoulder labrum doing what? Blocking? Blocking away from the ball? Like, what the fuck? Oh, man. Oh, that's it. Nigga was swinging the hell out the arms when he was running. Nigga was swinging his arms like a maniac, man. The problem is, oh, look. You can return punts. This rookie corner, he fast, and he don't play. Yeah, that's the new injury, bruh. That's the new shoulder tear.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I can't
at the 28-yard line.
That nigga say, is it contagious?
A quick slant to Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I really gotta figure out how you juke people in this game. I've executed one, maybe 4 successful jukes in the lifetime of this man.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots.
Go! What?
Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Okay, I was about to say. Nigga, that nigga was punching. That nigga was punching Mike Gesicki all out of bounds. Nigga, the play was over. He was way out of bounds. Oh my God. That nigga was so out of bounds. That's why I was like, what? What is he doing? Like, I knew it wasn't you, but like, why would the computer continue to chase that play like that? That nigga he was like, I'm about to ride this nigga until they pull me off him.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
How can we? Let's just not turn the ball.
Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the 1st.
Leads to 2nd and
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have broken it. They take the lead. And his kick is right through.
It was so random. That nigga just came back. Like, damn, I'm about to go back on the field. And I ain't got Cooper Kupp. Because this nigga. That nigga must have been swinging his arms so wildly. He was trying to run fast, bro. You know, white people got to do extra mechanics to get that extra speed.
For Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones.
Nah, that nigga, he just ran completely over that offensive lineman.
Each man did his job.
That nigga just annihilated that offensive lineman.
Coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
I thought he was about to let him catch that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I was
It's all the way down to the 37.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing on first down, but this
times, moments like those, I miss Travis Kelce. Even though I only had him 2 games.
You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
What is happening over here? What? Hold on, dog. Nigga. So on the right side of the field, the little route combination with John Ross and Tyreek Hill, basically your defenders just got in the middle of them and they just stopped running the routes altogether. Like they was just like, well, we can't, like they couldn't move. Like in real life, it would have been a pass interference or some type of like something, cause them niggas like literally couldn't run their routes cause you was just standing, like your defenders was standing there just holding them in one place. They wasn't moving.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
I hate that. Coach, I got mad and I didn't even throw the ball away. I was just like, what? It took a second. Got out of field goal.
Taken at the 15, a short
worst into a half. Like the only thing that would have been worse than like a fumble for a touchdown.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're
Even
down
though it's
here
probably ain't gonna
very
last
much in this game.
First lead I done had on you in this match. I think both of our games.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Who, Frank Clark?
Harrison Butker.
This was a
it's
close
not-
game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it.
Like I said, they got a lot of niggas on this team that make way more money than I would have been getting. I'd be giving.
Chiefs 28.
Like
Raiders.
Frank
14.
Clark is a
So here's
nice
the
player,
kickoff
and
now
all,
as they'll
but
get it again following that fumble
not for what he
return
make.
for a score. Taking about
they
7
paying
yards
Frank
deep.
Clark like he got
He'll decide
Aaron
to
Donald or
bring this
something.
one
I don't
out as their
understand.
drive will begin at the 25.
That's a stretch. They playing Frank Clark like they paying Frank Clark like he Cam Jordan.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's
Yeah.
just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap is
Tevin Coleman, truck sticking niggas. I was like, I said what? I thought I put Josh Jacobs out the game. What is this? Like maybe that nigga with got Derrick Henry. No, Tevin Coleman. That's when I knew. Why is this nigga running so hard and aggressively? Dog, you only have 4 rushing attempts this whole game?
Downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And his throw is incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete. It really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's
I
the
have
right
never,
phrase for it.
I haven't
Definitely
attempted to
ill-advised.
throw to a
It's
player
one
that
of his
wasn't
mechanics
the
right now. You know, and that's
intended
the tough
receiver
part.
on a screen
You do so much stuff in practice,
since
you get
Madden
to a
2016. I tried that shit one time. That was like, oh
pressure
yeah, that's a
from
bad
the
idea.
defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for
Gotcha.
Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are
Touchdown
back
number
within a score.
8.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes.
what happened when he
because
gets
it
some speed.
the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take him into the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
The Chiefs
line.
I mean,
offense about
usually when
set
you
to
get
begin
niggas
this
to X
drive.
Factor,
Pretty important third quarter drive for them.
start to do
Momentum
that.
is
That's
sort
why
of
I have
shifted
John
the
Ross
other
all the
direction
time.
after
He
that
fast.
last touchdown.
I know I can get him some touchdowns and get him to an X Factor
And from the
pretty
25,
early,
they work this to the
or at least a
29,
superstar.
gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game.
Yeah, I
Trying to
hadn't
establish
had
the inside
no
run
breakout
with toughness
games
now.
with John
Hopefully
Ross
get to the perimeter
yet.
later, and let's face it, you could do
But I
worse
also
than a 4-yard
don't go
run
to
on 1st down.
I don't
Second
know.
and 6, just inside the 30. Space to maneuver at the 40. Gets this one to Hill. As he'll get this one up to the 44.
Nigga, you would have just ran straight. That was a touchdown.
15 yards on the play, first down.
And the first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
This easily the best wide receiving core for my play style that I've ever had.
12 yards there and a
Because
first
McCole
down.
Hardman is my...
You certainly have to give a little credit here because
Actually,
they're playing this
McCole
game
Hardman might
now
be faster
at
than
their
John
pace.
Ross
This is ball control
on
football,
here.
sustained runs, taking their time.
Either he faster or he done developed to be faster. Because I think John Ross is my 3rd fastest receiver.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still winning
Quite
this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This is quietly been a good game.
Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7.
Oh, shit.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down.
Oh,
He didn't
God.
miss it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take
Yeah,
off.
I got
Now
a
he made it
pretty
very manageable, 2nd and
good
short.
feeling that if he would have got hit on that play, he would have died.
And he's maybe
Like,
going to get this back to the
not fumbled,
That's about
but
all.
died.
No gain that time as it's going to leave.
I think it would have been one of those where the nigga got hit so hard he ain't had no choice but to hold on to the football.
Mahomes going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Why they not giving me the option to kick a field goal on these coaching subjections? What the hell? The coach are like, going for it.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Butker's kick here
End
is
race.
good. And
I
that
even
will
see
push
that
the
shit
lead
back
up
in
to
there.
double digits now at 10. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
I can see what
The
time
offense for Las Vegas about set to
Krista
begin the drive. I
gonna
guess they
be
have to feel a little
done.
gratified to at least get on the board last time, but
And
still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now
if we could get out there
a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go
like
His man complete.
7 or so, then we can do a show live.
Across midfield.
First and 10.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Now back to throw. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs.
Jesus.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have cut it back
I
to
need
within a
the
score.
corners too.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance.
Right.
That's 2 touchdowns so far
But
in this
whatever.
game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like when you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
At their own 25-yard line.
They won't be here after next year. Probably. I've been having.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackle made by Emerson Griffin.
Like I say, I'm just trying to develop a corner at this point.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Well, remember they tried to give him
if I would have even
run on the last play, but I think
noticed that would have been a whole different play call.
This time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
28.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
How wrinkles looking like.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
No fucking way you should have been able to recover on that one. That safety amazing. I don't give a goddamn. Nigga, I saw that. I was like, oh, it's a touchdown. Don't worry about it.
Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory.
1st and goal.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 51 yards. So 1st and goal. 6
What?
Would go a long
Come
way
on,
to
bruh.
this one up.
Like, for real? That's what we doing?
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard.
I guarantee you that I didn't even call a pass play there. So
Time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I definitely call a fucking inside zone. But I.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5.
Like, this has been a series of unfortunate events that I just.
And now it's 3rd and goal.
What? Like, dog, if I lose this game because of that shit, I'ma be livid. I still got the touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it?
I was trying to do a catch on the run on that play. And I guess that nigga caught the ball before I caught it on the run. And that nigga was like, okay, now I'm diving.
Put his foot on the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch, and the score.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends.
Well, had he not tried to make a play on it, probably would have been an interception.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this one
Chris
goes
Jones.
losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd
Like,
down
I hate
movement.
that his X factor is what it is, because that nigga would be a terror to deal with if he had a good, like,
defense in a dime look.
pass rushing X factor instead of.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's
What?
complete. And he's got
Aight,
the
bro.
1st down yardage before
Okay.
being taken down midfield. A big play there as as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I need answers. And them answers need to have a whole lot to do with why the hell y'all let that nigga catch that was triple coverage.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had
I was about to say, why is Willie Gay in my game? I know I did my formation subs. Got
2nd and 6. This is
that not that nigga name?
And he will score. Touchdown.
Pretty sure that nigga name Willie, man. Hold up. Nigga, I don't know him either. Yeah, Willie Gay. Yeah. No, Willie Gay, nigga. I just looked at that nigga name. Willie Gay Jr. Yeah, he a real person. So he must be a rookie this year. Because yeah, he played for the Chiefs in real life. Yeah, he a rookie. He just got his first start against the Patriots.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score.
That nigga said that shit, and I'm like, man, I had to question myself. That nigga said that shit aggressively. Like, nigga, you said that shit like, nigga, that's not possible. I know every player in the entire NFL, and I ain't never heard of this person.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter,
they got routes that I be wanting to run, but they just so completely ineffective in this particular Madden that I just don't.
Establish themselves.
Now this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire.
Did we get it?
And he's going to have the first yardage to the 30.
Oh, Lord. Nigga stretching it don't mean he got it.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down.
Oh, in this game,
they have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the
Right, in that game that I played against Sean, literally every time I tackle that nigga, them niggas was like, stretch that bitch out. I was like, how? I don't understand this. Like,
now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up
yeah, it was 13
and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it out to midfield.
It was very much a
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come
but
up
I turned the ball over like 4 times in the red zone.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
You throw out a sacks, you supposed to throw that bitch. Like, throw that bitch.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now waffle that motherfucker out there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
A terrible pass. If the pass was on target.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing.
Then that's 8 yards.
Too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed
Then it's
pass.
4th and 3rd and 2 instead of 3rd and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Nah.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Let's go, Mike.
They go flying past the
Show
marker.
Travis Kelce ain't the only white tight end in this league. All the tight ends.
From the
All the
13
tight
now,
ends
they work
white.
on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Mahomes to throw.
No!
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
The one thing you can't do right there.
His guys will get the football back.
Wow.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
It's a 27-yard pickup.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly.
Trevor Lawrence definitely making that throw all the time.
1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
Good game, bro.
Back to right around the 27.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like
also a terrible throw.
Short, as this is definitely not his
that
best throw,
nigga
and it'll
underthrew
wind
that
up
bitch by
being
so
intercepted.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Like, I'm not certain that they would have made it to the
minute to
receiver.
go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Mahomes on the keeper.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. And that kneel down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet. For the team that's undefeated, feels like a champion. So you've won a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they got to think about taking a knee.
That really was
so
a
this one
tremendous
in
game.
the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight. And they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for
What make it worse is Frank Clark 29, bruh. Like, what? Man, these rookies that I signed in free agency, these niggas developing so fast, bruh. I love it so much. I don't think I can progress Patrick Mahomes anymore. Like, the nigga's a 99 in all of the quarterback categories. I actually don't like the new progression system because I can't just continue to make him better at this point. Like, at this point, so it's little stuff like, oh, I wish he was better at this. I can't key in on certain things because this game gay. Corey Lindsley, why are you the person that's coming here to ask me about what we doing for the bye week? Alright, I'm on a bye this week. Is Delvin Bowens back yet? Oh, damn. I hope I'll have some money this off. Like, but I think I gotta bring niggas back. Look, this draft is pitiful. At least defensively. That's all I've been scouting is defensive players. Ain't nobody good. uh, my training is my training pretty solid. I'm training a corner and 2 linebackers right now. So I haven't quite figured out the sliders yet to make 2K more realistic, but it's definitely better. How did those go?